Hello, welcome to another edition of Chemers Rant. Today I want to talk about these chavvy bloody fathers. Haven't you seen them? Haven't you seen them? I was in the pub the other day with my dad, minding my own business, of course, just having a nice pint. And this lovely girl, I mean, she was quite nice, and I thought, what's she doing with her dad? It wasn't her dad, it was her bloody boyfriend, and he literally was. Me. Anyway, literally was a waster. I mean, you just wouldn't believe it. She said to him, could you look after my girl? Because, you know, love, because I'm just going to go for a fag, which is a cigarette, not anything gay, if you know about British terms. And he was like this, alright. Yeah, this point like this. So I watched him. I mean, this was a bloke. Look after. So that's the pushchair. This is the pushchair, right? Alright. Okay. He went. Does anyone know if you this cat? I don't know. Sat down and carried on drinking his pint. That was him looking after his little girl. I mean, what a total twonk. But that's not all. In British pubs, we have a no smoking policy. Well, it should be a no children policy, because when I was a kid, my dad had to bring the drinks out to me. No, we didn't drink out the box, and we brought out the Smith's Square Crisps, as they were at the time, and a bottle of Coca-Cola, not, what I'm talking about. Anyway, that was it. It was a rite of passage. When you got to a certain age, or maybe you chance your arm when you were a bit of an older teenager now, you walked into the pub and you said, a pint of bitter, please. And they'd say, you 18? Well, they'd say, okay, pay your money and you'd have a drink. That was the rite of passage. But these days, kids as young as 5 seem to be able to walk into these pubs, running around when people are trying to eat. I'm not joking, but the parents let them. The parents have no. The parents don't say to them, "Oi, Amy, could you get over here, please?" Or, they let them run around and bloody almost you trip over them, don't you? Coming back from the bar, if you got a couple of drinks or if you got a tray of drinks or whatever. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is these apes that can only be described as parents, right? They're like, Jesus a fag, love. You got a light? Blowing it all over the babies. I'm surprised the babies haven't got bloody asthma. I mean, seriously? I'm not joking. But anyway, I wasn't going to talk about that either. What I was going to talk about is the fact that women in a lot of pubs drink. Nothing wrong with that. When they've got a little one there though, and they're drinking strong beer and strong lagers and bloody alco pops and everything else, to me I find that sick. Because nobody is intelligent enough and their brains frazzled with all the alcohol to know if that child's ill or if that child he's getting nicked by some paedophile or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sick. I had to re-record this because someone was on the phone. And, but basically, where was I? Oh yeah. I know it's stupid, isn't it? You notice that, parents just don't seem to have a motive, a structure to bringing up children now. Now, not all parents, before I get a load of lynch mobs coming around my house, but it's normally the ones that are on benefits, or the ones that are single mums on benefits or whatever. They normally hang out outside Mackie D's, as they call it, and you see them in gangs of shabby women with their pushchairs going, you know, blowing smoke over the kids, and then they get there, don't they? And they order the McDonald's. My mum couldn't afford the McDonald's when I was a kid. You know, Christ, I don't know the born. But that's beside the point. You see them hanging around, gangs of women with pushchairs. You know, they all congregate. Have you noticed how they all congregate at that at the bus stop? And you're there, you're sitting down, and then they come on. Full pushchair. I mean, when I used to look after my exes, you know, way in the past, right? You used to have to collapse the pushchair, right? None of that anymore. They come straight on, don't they? Doesn't matter if there's a wheelchair bloke there. Get out of the way, my kid's here. Sit him down. And I'm sure that they tell him to be obnoxious. I'm sure they tell him to scream all the time. And if it's a young kid, say it's about 4 or 5 years old, right, they run up and down, and they bang the back of the seat. And the mother does nothing about it. Just sits there and lets it go on. I don't dream of behaving like that at 5 years old. When I was 5, there's just no way. My mum's placid, but she'd have her limits, and bloody hell. When I got on the bus, I bloody behaved and I sat in the seat and that was it. But nah. I'm sure they say, hey, play up that old lady there. Let's have a good laugh. I'm sure that's what they say to them. That's what they whisper in their ear, isn't it? That's what they whisper in their ears. But anyway, the best thing is that the benefits, when they actually have to get a job, so they go down there and they say, okay, let's have your name, date of birth, and they whisper in their kid to say, look, I tell you not to be bad back home, you can be as bad as you like here. So the kid goes, okay, I see the child's very distressed. We'll make it another week. Okay, right you are. Honestly? Seriously? It's the truth. I mean, I don't know what it's like now, but swear to God, a lot of them, they drag them up, don't bring them up. The babysitter's the telly. Yeah, they've got these wild parties, they're drinking like this. Oh God, I'm so flipping stoned, man. I'm so stoned. Where's the baby? Oh, it's alright, he's watching telly. Oh, okay. Oh, that will be fine then. If he breaks his neck, who cares, eh? As long as we can get pissed and drunk, or, get drunk and have our spliffs and that, it doesn't matter, does it? Of course it bloody matters. And there's people out there that can't have children that would love a baby like that. But I've seen parents degenerate. I mean, they are kids, pushing kids. Now some people, 16, 18, can actually look after a child. Other people, you might as well bloody throw in the towel, because they just bloody well just have a child to get a place. They just have a child in order to get benefits. They've got no intention of working. They've got no intention of doing anything. See, in the UK, you can have a child up to 12 years old. you know, 12 years old before you have to get a job. I think it's changed now, but in my day it was 12. No, in my day it was 16, but now it's 12. But it's changing. It is changing. Like America, because there's about well over 2 million unemployed now. Nearly, almost 3 million unemployed, to tell you the truth. And lots of them are like, oh, I've got a bad back up and I can't work. Oh, get me a desk job, I'll bloody well break my spine and I'll sue you. Bull. So there you have it. That's my rant. Take care, bye for now.